Hello, welcome to today's new video for the ukulele. We are on lesson 6 still. This is the second page, which is page number 25. So let's go ahead and review the next 3 minor chords. But before we do, let's review the previous ones. We have A minor, D minor, and then the harder one, E minor. The new chords, there is a dispute here of playing C minor. We're going to bar these 3 strings on these 3 frets. Now, I like to, with the next song that we're going to be working on, I like to bar them with finger number 3 so that I can prepare for the next chords. If you would like, you can just bar it with any finger you want. This one may be a little bit more tough, but usually I like to start with that one right there. This is C minor. There is another way to play C minor, which is being taught in the book, which I don't really care for, and I'm not going to be discussing that in this video today. The next one is a little bit strange because we're now using finger number 4. Finger number 4 is going to be on fret number 3 on string A, and then we're going to bring 1 and 2 here on string G and string E of fret number 1. So notice there, 3, and that's called F minor. So these are very difficult chords. Remember, when we talk about learning them and mastering them, we want to loosen, tighten, relax, tighten, relax, tighten. Also remove, tighten, remove, and tighten. Okay, so make sure that we are comfortable. And the last chord is going to be this one here, which is 1, 2, and 3 respectively. And this is called G minor. So let's review all 3 again. C minor, okay. And then we have F minor. And then the last one is G minor, okay. So remember, going back, tighten, relax, tighten, relax, tighten, relax. Same thing with F minor here. Tighten, relax. Learn to bring down all of your fingers, all 3 of your fingers at the same time. I know you may want to spell them out to start with when learning this chord, but learn how to come down all 3 at the same time together. Especially finger number 2 here, which may kind of miss the mark on fret number 1. You may want to come on into fret number 2. Be careful and make sure that it comes down on fret number 1. In order to do that, you need to kind of bend it a little bit that way to the left, and kind of maybe bring finger number 4 a little bit over to the left as well. And just kind of do that over and over again until you feel comfortable. And then the last one, once again, is G minor. Relax, come down, relax, come down, relax, come down. So do that a million times each, and I'm really serious about that. We want to learn these as best as we can. Let's go ahead now and take a look at what we have on page 25, Super Uke tip. Now, it says here it's okay to leave a chord early. And what that means is if we have some very difficult progressions or some chords to finger, it's perfectly fine to leave the chord or to remove the fingers and strike a rhythm or a beat with C6 like this in between the progressions. So for example, if we had the A going to D minor On the upstroke of that first measure, we'll strum C6 and then allowing us time to bring down D minor. And notice that I strum up on C6, but coming down on A minor. Okay, it says here, you will hear your upstroke striking the open strings as your fingers move. This may sound strange by itself, like that, as opposed, or, okay, but in the flow of the rhythm of the progressions, it's so short that it becomes masked by the sound of the real chords, whatever those might be. Okay, so don't be afraid with that. That's just allowing you to learn. Eventually you'll become proficient. That won't be necessary. But that's going to be very helpful for this next piece here that we have on page 25. Let's go ahead and review the chords. So we have C minor, and then G minor. Notice how I'm applying that upstroke on C6. And here comes the harder. And then up. So notice that I did the upstroke on C6, allowing me time to go and then position my fingers and then come down on those chords. Let's try that again. Ready? 1, 2, starting with a half note and go. 1, 2, 3, down, open, down, 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 open, down, 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 open, down, F minor. Okay, and here comes the C minor, doing the upstroke on C6. 2, 3, 4. So practice the upstroke like that when practicing these progressions here. Okay, so that's the remainder of the minor chords. Let's review them one more time. We have A minor, D minor. We also have the harder E minor, C minor, whether it's with that finger or that one or any other. Then we have F minor, and then we have G minor. So remember, practice tighten, release, learning to come down on all the fingers all at the same time. All right, let's learn this, and we will see you at next lesson. Bye-bye.